welcome back to my channel. So today's video is going to be just kind of a chill time-lapsey kind of video. I decided that since my 2021 Plan With Me video was honestly just so long that I didn't have time to start filling in spreads in my bullet journal, that it might be kind of fun to just set you guys up over my workspace and fill stuff out, time-lapse you, put on some fun music, and then I can kind of show you what's what. That way we can really focus on January and Q1 in those videos, but you will at least get to see how I set up and how I fill in those spreads that I set up for the beginning of 2021. So without further ado, let's head on over. So this is everything that I got set up so far. So as you can see, I filled in my index as much as I could. So basically all of my front of bullet journal spreads, I've put in my index. I didn't do anything on here because this one is actually done. Basically, this is just my overview page where I'm going to kind of mark my general progress. But as you guys saw, I have another page later that has all of the breakdown information. I went ahead and I put in everything that I have so far for my future log. So the main things that go in here are vacations for work, paydays for work, and birthdays that I have off the top of my head. And so I will complete this as I kind of go through, but this at least gives me a bit of a base to start off the year. Then I went ahead and I did my 2021 goals overview. So I did use the initial spread that I had done in my notes book and just kind of fleshed out some things or simplified other things as needed. And I tried to leave some space. So for example, like I just kind of left this on its own with some space just because it's like the top 5 goals, but I did leave space under home. I left a little bit of space here under languages. I've got a little space under trips and money. I have space under create and for sunshine and stationery. And so if I need to add another category or continue on some categories, I do still have some space. So we'll see how I like doing this sort of listing setup. I mean, this is what I naturally do when I pre-plan pages. So I figured I might as well try it for the actual planning pages themselves. Then I have my quarterly goals. Again, I don't have a ton filled out in here right yet, just a couple of things that I know sort of when I want to do them. But this is also the place that as I get closer to the end of December and as we get into January, I'll add more stuff on here as I kind of decide when during the year I want to actually focus on it. I did also fill out my top 5 goals, so I tried to do as much information as I have. Some of these are definitely not complete. So for example, doing my naturalization, I need to actually make a list of the documents I collect, so I have a checklist of that. I don't know if I have anything I want to do here for my Korean classes, and I think I'm pretty good with Italy. I think overall it's pretty well filled out. I just have a couple of things that might need to get added as I think of things, but I do have some space left over. And then for my no work weekend, I did go ahead and just do this little grid, and what I'm going to do here, this is going to be my legend. So I'll have one color that represents when I did a no work weekend and another color that represents if I did actually work on the weekend, so I can visually see that. And I just assumed that there were 52 weeks, but I have to double check and just see if there's 52 or 53, but at least this is like set up so I know exactly how I want to kind of fill this out. And then that was kind of it in here actually. These pages I fill out as I actually post videos. And so even though normally I only post on Sundays, there are some weeks where I do post twice. And so I don't like to get too far ahead because then I have to like white out or erase or whatever. So I'm kind of just leaving those. Ditto this one. I can't fill anything out until I actually have some videos left to go. And even the stuff that I'm filming right now is going to go in my current bullet journal because these are videos for December. And yeah, that was kind of the end. So the last thing that I did do is in my notes book, I went ahead and I filled out my index really quickly. Honestly, I only have the 3 pages, and I did put in a couple of dates that I remembered that are kind of in the future. So I wanted to make sure that I had those. I did actually do 2 of them in pencil just because they're kind of ideas rather than goals at this point, but I wanted to kind of write them down just to kind of roughly get them on the calendar, I guess. And then I didn't really have anything else here. These are just here so that when I have the ideas, I have a place to put them, but I don't have anything right now, so I'm just going to leave them as is. So that is the front of bullet journal pages all filled out. Let's head back on over for a little wrap up. So there you have it. Those are my front of bullet journal pages all set up. I felt a little bit guilty that I didn't actually set them up in that first Plan With Me video, so I figured this would be a good way for me to do the setup but not have it take a really long time in my January Plan With Me, for example. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you guys liked seeing me set up all of these front of bullet journal pages, and I'm excited to get working on my goals for 2021. So if you have any comments or questions, let me know down below, and I will see you in my next video. Bye! Hey guys, so if you've made it all the way to the end of this video and are actually watching my end screen and you're not subscribed to my channel, I would really appreciate it if you would. There's a little button right there for you to do it. And if you're interested in watching some more of my videos, I have links to 2 of my older videos off to the left there, so you can check those out if you would like to, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!